All right. Let's get right back in. Chapter 7. We got Inspector Sumia support.
Hey.
Hello.
Whoa.
Well,
Huh?
What do we got for the barracks? One blank. Hopefully get some good stuff. Weapon resistance is good. Speed and defense could be good. I don't know what these actually do in terms of numbers, but I'll take it on a healer. Underrated parrot. Absolutely adore his relationship with Pan. How are we doing on items? What I wanted to give you the wind edge because you need a ranged option. I should really raise your sword rank. I gotta get on that. Need more heal stabs. Pop the siege weapon. Everyone else is doing alright, so it's pretty much just heal stabs.
I carry only the finest.
Howdy, y'all. Heal for you, mana for you. Anything else I'm not really going to use? Everything down there is pretty useful. Check and see what this looks like, see if we can get some extra experience for my lower level characters. Just nice, that was pretty good. Ooh, it is. Actually, you're gonna be terrible here, so we will bring some good welcome in, y'all. Alright. Start this off with some good old-fashioned front damage. Let me fix that real quick. How's that? Is that a little better? No, this is not my first time playing Awakening, though this is my first time playing this specific mod. It's called Project Thabes, and it's kind of just a huge change to a bunch of things. Like, as you can see, Knight's got some axes, they retooled a bunch of the classes. Project Thabes for Awakening. It's a huge overhaul, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit so far. Perfect. Let me see if I can fix that. How's that? Is that a little better? How's that? Is that a little better? Alright, how's that? There. Sorry, I'm still fairly new to the stream and stuff, so I'm learning as I go. That's fair. It was a real good one. Especially back during the quarantine period. We had a bunch of different times. Let's just skip that to avoid the magic stuttering. It's been doing that a lot lately, and I'm not sure why. I quite enjoy Awakening, and this mod has been a real fun reimagining of it so far. Some small changes here and there, but I know later on down the line there's some bigger ones, like some extra characters you can pick up. Ooh, great level up for Kellum. Let's get most of it is changes to classes later on down the line. A lot of the beginning game is fairly similar, but you can see here knights get axes. Frederick started as a cavalier instead of a great knight, but they modified his stats to be significantly better scaled down the line, so he won't fall off quite as bad. They added a bunch of weapon types like Crump. They did nerf him in the early game, but in exchange he's really good in the middle of the game. They kind of evened him out to be less of a crutch for the early game and more of a tool to be used. Oh yeah, they did also add light into the magic trio in addition to good old-fashioned fire, lightning, and wind.
Save my hide. Yeah.
You know, I'll take some skill for him. He's needed that. A little bit of healing on Miriam. That knight hurt her bad. Any chance I can give this to Kellum? Absolutely not. Alright, what you got? Yeah, I'll take it. Magic and luck's pretty good for you. I will buff your defense. And I think, yeah, I'll just give this to Frederick. Keep him strong. Buddy, please. I need you to dodge those. Free steel axe is nice.
It's over.
Not quite enough for a level up.
My lord.
Right, let's do more. How's that? Is that a little better? That a little better?
Permit me to clarify.
Alright, I turned myself up just a little bit more too. Hopefully that helps.
Hmm?
No.
Hmm.
Oh, while I'm looking for the support log, I can show you one of the major changes, and that Crom has more than like 6 supports now.
No.
They gave a bunch of new supports to a lot of the early game characters, and I think even a few of the mid to late game ones. That's so weird, I didn't change anything. How's that? How's that? Is that better maybe? But yeah, Crom now has supports with Pan. Let's do... How's that? Did that help at all? Okay. But yeah. Crom can now support with people like Muriel, Pan, who I think actually does give the Tagwell to Lucina as an option for reclassing if you pair them up. You can see a few characters in here that we'll be seeing soon. Some less soon, but just a whole lot of extra people. Which he really needed, because I think he had like a dozen supports total, and that's with his kids. So it was sadly lacking in supports for Crom. Yes, very important character. No name, generic portrait, generic model. He's gonna be around for a while. Now we get one of my favorite early game maps, though. Let's figure out who we're gonna want to... Oh, that's new. Emran's his parrot bonus for this. Very nice. That's neat. What do we got? Miracles. They have skill scrolls. And he has Bowbreaker. Okay, so they gave him a significant buff. Concoction. Steel sword, love that. Steel bow. Medium bullion. No idea if I'm pronouncing bullion correctly, but that's how I've always said it, so... Nothing too crazy in terms of item changes, but that is fine with me, because this one always had some great items. Do I want to use Gaius or Longku for this? Wormslayer's D, so I could give Gaius some levels. Virian's always good for this map. Rickon's always good for this map. And I think I want Vake as one more frontline fighter. Oh, I do got to go ahead and give him the Worm Slayer. And you can have Kellum's Vulnerary. We got a basic tome for you. Just have fire for now. We'll get Muriel some upgraded tomes soon. I want you closer to the front line. And we can adjust positioning once we get the map started. I did always like this little turn from him, just because nobody likes a traitor. Deserved. All right. Oh, thank you, Gord. So is this an escape map now? Interesting. I wonder if there's multiple victory conditions like there was in the last map. That'd be pretty cool. For now, we'll just move you up a little bit. Get some damage on him. And a level Vike. I'm gonna pronounce his name different every time, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't know what it is about him. I like Vike. I can never remember how I say his name more than once. Let Frederick handle this. Yeah. What you got for me, buddy? Not great, but you're still pretty good either way, so we will pop you there. Move you into support range. And I think probably just have you here to give me a little bit of space. And we'll see where they go from here. That's honestly fine. Perfect. Vike's locked that up, so now we don't have to worry about him getting hit by a thief with a steel sword that I should have been a little more concerned with, if I'm being honest. Excellent. Ooh, B-rank swords. Gaius took a lot more damage from that than I thought he would. I really expect him to dodge more. Let's do some cleanup. We'll give Virian this thief. Should give him a good chunk of experience. Very nice. I always get a little worried with Virian because my luck with him has been terrible in past runs, so he has missed 90s before. It's not great, but it's pretty on par for him, honestly. We will give you the full mend. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Sweet.
Oh, rough level ups. Can you... Why not? Let's risk it. It doesn't go down to a counterattack, it's just a little spooky. Perfect. Alright, Lissa. Use your mend.
Thanks.
Let's see what you get for your level up. HP magic speed. I like it. Rickon. Yeah, we'll just use Elwyn for this.
That got ugly.
Not quite a level up for Rickon, but he's doing alright, so I'm not too concerned with that. We will vulnerate up just because you're going to be face tanking 3 potential attacks. Frederick may be able to distract 1 or 2, but we will see. I think I'm alright with waiting till next turn, seeing if I can get Gaius to lure that one in with the Worm Slayer. And then keep having Sumia truck up behind. Next turn she should get to do more. Don't love that you didn't dodge either of those first 2. Okay. Thank you, Crom. You had me nervous in the first half. But that level up pretty much makes up for it. You've been needing some strength.
No.
Ah, my preferred Pegasus Knight. Welcome, Cordelia.
Huh?
Right.
Ooh, comes in with a new weapon. Speed minus... Ooh. Great Lances... I think those were just introduced and engaged, so this mod maker got those pretty quickly in here. I was not expecting that. Let's see if we can get Robin some experience, because he's lagging a little behind. I think Rickon might be able to weaken him. Rickon's honestly too strong, that's funny. That is a problem I've not had often. Pop you here with the Worm Slayer. And we can probably just move Frederick up. Nah. There's no more archers. Oh, there is one more archer. But I can just have Sumia swing around to this side. Can't quite get the one shot, but you can get some experience and some damage in. That opens up. Who do I want? We'll have you move up and drop him. That's fair. Awakening's a real good one. I personally am a big fan of the Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, but I fully understand the Awakening hype. Perfect. Alright. So then we can get some sword experience on the way.
That's it.
Very nice. Pop Crom and Frederick there. Move Maribel up. And I think I'll let Pan see if she wants to bait anyone and see if anyone will go for that. Very nice. Oh, hand axe action. Nice. Guys, I really need you to dodge those. You're standing on a tree, please. That's a fine level up for Gaius. I really like him to get more strength. Or, yeah, strength. But... oh, that's fair. Awakening's DLC is probably still my favorite Fire Emblem DLC. I have not been a huge fan of most of the other ones introduced, but the Awakening one was real good. Pop you there. Frederick's really the only one I trust to get this and be safe. And he got some weapon proficiency for it. Why not?
Right.
Come on, Robin, give me a good level up, please. Not better than your luck +1 ones that I've been seeing a lot of. You have a short axe, so you are actually quite strong. Oh yeah, I really liked Three Houses. That's probably up there in my like top 3 Fire Emblem. Been playing it a lot in my downtime too lately, because I really like to fill out the support logs, even though some of them take a long time, like Three Houses. Trying to get fill out every character's support log for it. Oh, she is in their range, so I will use some body blockers. You two should be able to survive a round, no matter what. Don't need you up, but what's your range? Alright, I don't have to worry about that too much. Perfect. Oh, thank you for the follow. Give you a quick heal. You could do it, but Mary and I also brought on this map and have not given the love I usually do. I have no idea, because there are... this is a modded version of Awakening, so there's some extra characters in... Once we get more towards Valm, I know you can get Mustafa, Fila, and another character whose name I can't quite remember at the moment, but I might see what their supports are like. I'm always a big fan of Tiki, so that one's always tempting. Haven't really thought of a solid plan of who I'm marrying anyone to on this run, actually. I probably want to do Krom with one of his new supports, just because I'm excited to see those. So I think... yeah, perfect. That'll get a Wyvern Rider into melee with her. Could potentially have Rickon do a support swing. Gonna heal up Frederick, even though he probably won't need it, but... had I thought about it beforehand, I could have downloaded the Awakening mod that lets same-sex couples, but I did not remember to actually check and see if that's compatible with this. Maybe for a second playthrough. I do love Henry. Yeah, this is, to borrow from Gord over there, allegedly emulated through Citra. I have to say that because if Nintendo sees this, they might take issue with the fact that I even mentioned emulation as an option. I highly doubt they're going to see me, but, you know, never hurts to cover your bases. Alright, what you got for your second level up, Maribel? Very nice. That is a good level up. Can you... the mod is Project Thabes. It's pretty easy to find online, and I believe it's downloaded directly from Ko-Fi, but it's online for free from the creator. They're very much open to people just checking it out, trying it out, and enjoying it because it's really high quality so far. There's been a ton of little story changes, a bunch of weapon options like the wind edge that I keep forgetting I gave to Crom, so he has a ranged option. The great lances and whatnot. Frederick got, yeah, allegedly. Frederick got depromoted, but his growth rates got changed so that he's more worth investing into for late and mid game. So he's still real good. And it's not like he's bad currently, it's just he doesn't one-shot everything no matter which weapon you give him now. You can use him to properly train people. It's nice. Oh, thank you for the follow. You're gonna be handling reinforcements. You will as well. You might be needed for the boss. Oh, thank you all so much for the follows. Short axe. Very fair. I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem myself, so I feel you on that. Let's see if we can just cheese him with the good old-fashioned wind and falchion combo. I think I'll have you as Crom's pocket healer for now. And have Alyssa healing up the people in the other group. Y'all are almost to the point where if I start getting some seals, I can promote you, because I would like healers that can do other things. That's fair. Awakening was a major brain rot for me for a long time, so I feel you on that. Huh. Normally there's some enemies that come in now. Fates is a game that I am of very torn opinions on. Love the gameplay, like a lot of the characters. I have so many issues with its story that I can't in good conscience recommend it. But if you're someone who doesn't care much about story, I absolutely adore Fates. I'll give you your steel axe and a miracle scroll.
My lord.
Very fair. I want to try and collect as many Fire Emblem games as well. That's fair. I'll never knock anyone who wants to appreciate Fates in general, even if it is for the story. It's just not my cup of soup. Somewhere around here, I actually have a recreation cartridge of Roy's game, Binding Blade. Never officially released in America because, you know, that was before they thought we could play Fire Emblem games. It's a weird... Fire Emblem has a weird history with translations and whatnot. But it's a fan copy of it, and I'm really fond of it. Oh yeah, the prison system was super fun. I don't love that it's kind of necessary for some of the higher difficulties, but I do appreciate that it's there, so the higher difficulties are possible on some of them. Whew, some of those enemy bosses are absolutely brutal in Fates.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
What?
Fates has a lot of good themes going through it. I wish the story writing gave the themes a little more time to breathe.
Crum.
Oh yeah, recruiting unique bosses was one of the best things. Especially considering how good some of those just generic bosses were.
Lissa.
If I remember, I wound up using one of them on one of my endgame teams for Conquest Lunatic. Just because he was absurdly strong.
Grace.
But I haven't touched a long Lunatic Conquest mode in a few years now, so I'm very much rusty.
Yes.
Of course.
And here I am playing Awakening on baby mode because I'm scared of the ROM.
What? Right.
Easy mode.
As you command, Captain.
And casual, so.
Wait!
Chrome.
Listen to me.
Thank you, Gord. Oh, the Apotheosis runs were so brutal. Oh yeah. Listen, I am a fan of the 3D models that Fire Emblem has been doing, but they were next level with their pixel art. It was so gorgeous. Maybe after the Awakening run, I'll do one of the GBA ones.
Sister!
Because I know there's a bunch of really good ROMs for the GBA games that I haven't tested out. Oh yeah. GBA heroes in general were just incredible. Great animation, great class line. They were kind of the mercenary and hero class. Ooh, Raven was fantastic. Him and Lucius are almost always auto-includes in my teams.
Hey. Captain.
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
What?
I think it was my second playthrough of FE7. I wound up losing Canis on like the second to last map, but I was on like the last turn, and I'm like, I had to strongly debate whether or not I wanted to go back for him, and I want to say I did. I just restarted the map, but oof. That was a brutal loss.
Exactly.
I have the slight advantage where growing up, my dad had actually bought the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn for the GameCube and Wii, so I was well used to permadeath. But in my opinion, those games tend to be easier on a first playthrough than FE7 was. Could just because I was more used to the mechanics of them at the time. But for some reason, FE7, I made so many mistakes. Because I was coming in fresh from the, having the absolute monster that was Ike and Radiant Dawn.
All right. Gods! Hold on.
I mean, Sacred Stones is also pretty good. I'd be lying if It's not one of my personal favorite Fire Emblems, but there's a lot to love about it, and it does have the absolute monster that was Seth.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I think I still have my copy of Shining Force that I downloaded from the Wii shop. You know, I think Noel gets a little bit of a bad rap. Yeah, agreed, Starwind. Whereas Fire Emblem is still a solid game in my opinion. Noel gets a little bit of a bad rap because he is unfortunately a little underpowered for the map he comes in on, but if you put the effort into him, he becomes a beast. But yeah, my dad actually introduced him to Shining Force as well, and don't think I ever fully beat it, but I did really love it growing up.
Anyone else? Right. Hey! Hey! No.
I have tried Dark Deity. I made it through, I think, like 3/4 of my first playthrough. But then I got into a very bad car accident and kind of kept me from moving around too much. And I haven't gotten back to playing it yet, but I've been meaning to. I'm of two minds. I think it's a very solid game. If you can get it on a sale, I'd say it's probably worth it, but I don't know if I can recommend it for full price. It's a very fine game. Like, it's not crazy at anything it does, but it does everything solidly enough. And the creator for it seems like a really, really good guy. I actually found him through TikTok, funnily enough. I know, I think he's also working on a follow-up game, so that one could be pretty solid as well. But at base, I find it hard to recommend it for full price, just because it's good at what it does. It doesn't really get great at anything it does. Very good for a first-time game, though. Real excited to see what he does with the follow-up. I think Vega's high enough level for now. Kind of want Muriel to get some more levels, keep her on wrecking competitive, and we'll bring Cordelia. Varian. We'll bring Sully. I think movement's more important for this map. Victor and Vincent. Longku is very good. Mine has unfortunately not gotten a lot of strength level up, so I'm not going to bring him to any of the main maps for a little bit. Very fair. I'm going to probably train him a little bit in the background once we get a little further in and I start wanting to rotate units a little more. But with how I kind of want to focus on my early game units, see who's really working out for me, figure out what team I want to build, essentially, from there. Longku I like to use a lot. I'm a big fan of Assassin Longku. But I know for a fact there are some fairly tough maps coming up, and I have my personal favorites in Sully and Vake, who are doing real well, and I want to see if I can keep them going on that. How do I want to approach this? You're not a danger this turn. Oh yeah, Gaius is a great assassin. Unfortunately, Gaius, I think, kind of hates me. He will always consistently level up HP, skill, and speed for me. He very rarely gets strength or his defenses or luck. So he's a hard unit for me to use personally because he doesn't seem to like getting the level ups I need him to. And oh yeah, we gotta get Teach's tenure. I am a die-hard warrior / bandit defender. I know in a lot of the games they're not very good classes, but I like having the big guy who swings an axe. Ooh, good level up for Sully there. I will use you to pop Muriel there. Have Sumia. Drop Alyssa there, I think. And then we can have Frederick. Drop Muriel there. And we got a nice line. I'm just saying, there are worse games to play a second time than or however many times you have played them than Awakening. It's a real fun game. Very nice. Ooh, both of them are about to level up. Anna, I would really like you to start dodging hits. That would be very helpful. Oh yeah, Hector is one of my favorite lords in the franchise to use, just because I'm a big fan of having the big, strong, tanky lord characters. I think I might have just gotten spoiled by Radiant Dawn Ike, who is just an absolute monster. And Hector's kind of the closest pseudo character that gets to that. That we had at the time. Crom can come close, but not having the axes is a big loss for me. I just like axes. That's a mage, so healing you. Engage, I feel like, is very similar to Fates for me. I like the gameplay a lot. I think it's probably one of the best gameplay loops a Fire Emblem game has ever had, between the engages, the different weapon types, the great lances and the blades and whatnot, adding to the diversity of your weapon portfolios. I liked all that. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think the characters in it are fine. I don't have any that really clicked with me that I'm like, yes, this is a character that I adore. This is a character that I will talk about for years on end like I have with a lot of the other Fire Emblem games. And the story is fine. It's very simple. It's very basic. I don't have any major problems with it that aren't like kind of minor nitpicks essentially. But the gameplay is so good that I can kind of look past almost all of that. And I thought the emblems bringing back characters from the past was a cute idea. I kind of wish we got a little more on each of them in terms of like their personalities. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. They fall very much into something that I struggle to like a lot with Fire Emblem characters, where they'll have one trope that they really embody, but it feels like with Engage's characters, they leaned heavily into that one trope is their main character gimmick. It's their only thing. Whereas before, you'd have characters who had the gimmick, but they also had a little bit more to them, like Frederick being a blowhard, but he's also terrified of Pan because she's a giant rabbit. And that's just something I like a little more. Oh yeah, Three Houses I think has probably my favorite roster of characters in the franchise. Fear the Deer, by the way, Golden Deer, my favorite house. Love those kids. Okay, that's a solid level up. I got a very well-rounded Robin this time. I'm not mad about that. Very nice. Also, Engage had the unfortunate fate of coming right after Three Houses, where they dabbled a lot more with, like, moral questions in Three Houses' narrative, and then Engage kind of went back to a very black and white, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. And it's not Engage's fault that it's very black and white, but the fact that it came right after a game that touched on the moral grayness of these wars, it really hurts a lot of its themes, in my opinion. Anna, could you please... Luckily, this isn't the recruitment map, but I would have liked to have the bones for keeping her alive. Oh, yeah. Can I... Ooh. Alright, we're not getting the house, but that's not the end of the world. I'm mostly here for the experience. Absolutely Golden Deer, best storyline. Claude is maybe one of my favorite characters in that whole game, but you can't look me in the eye and tell me you felt nothing during Dimitri's you have warm hands speech and have me expect to not absolutely adore this man from the day forever. He became my favorite lord in that moment. He had a really good story up until then. Like, I liked Dimitri a lot. I found him the start to be kind of boring, and then when you find out why, I love that boy. That's my son. And then I like Edelgard a lot, but I strongly disagree with a lot of her ideology. And the fact that her plotline kind of never finishes because they didn't give her a final chapter of dealing with the... I think they're just called Agarthans. And they kind of just leave that to... What's her buddy's name? Hubert. To kind of deal with them properly in the epilogue, which is fine. I get why they wanted Rhea to be the big final boss, but man, would it have been nice to have some resolution to the people who, you know, tortured her as a child. Have her actually do something against them. I think we will move. Yeah, I have a lot of issues with the Black Eagles storyline. I think it's the weakest in the game, which is saying a lot because the Blue Lions don't even touch on the fact that the Agarthans exist, which I feel like is a little bit weird. But, yeah, I think Edelgard got robbed in the story department for reasons I will never fully understand. They could have had, you know, some interesting conclusion to her whole arc, and Lysithea, the fact that they're both been experimented on by these people, and neither of them comment on the fact that they both exist and are in power at the end of Black Eagle's run, has always confused me and made me more than a little upset. Alright, let's do some weakening with Crom. Oof, rough luck with that 48. Listen, if Lysithea has no defenders, know that I did not go quietly into the night. Lysithea is a character that I absolutely adore from Three Houses. If Hilda didn't exist and wasn't perfectly catered towards me as someone who weaponized laziness growing up, Lysithea would be my favorite character in the game. Go for the 100%. Just shy of a level up. I think Pan can probably just... yeah. Pan. Absolutely insane. Also just shy of a level up. I think... she'll survive. We can heal her up with a mend, and then she can probably tank another axe swing. Listen, Ingrid is my least favorite character in that game, specifically because of her supports with Dedue, where she's just like, she basically just tells him you're one of the good ones, and oh my god, I hate it so much. Ingrid can't come back from that for me. If Ingrid has no haters, I am gone. And then people are like, oh, you don't get it. She had a rough upbringing. She lost her fiancé. I'm like, yeah. Which has been proved to not have been Dedue's people's fault. And she knows this. And she's still terrible. She's blaming these people who were not involved when it's the Agarthan's fault. And, you know, you can bring that up. They just never bring that up in relation to Ingrid, and the fact that it should negate all of her prejudices and help her grow as a person. But nah, she just stays terrible. Ooh, heel touch, very nice. Let's just give the kill to Frederick. Oh yeah. Dedue, underrated character, love Dedue. Ash, just a sim roll. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Honestly, take Ingrid out of the Blue Lions. It might be my favorite lineup just because the characters themselves, all very solid. And then you bring Ingrid in, and nah, she's not the vibe. Oh, that's new. Apparently Risen can be tacticians now. Oh yeah, Anna's been around for a shocking amount of time. She's actually was in the first game where she was, I think, just a merchant, not even like a named character, and they keep bringing her back, and I'm all for it because I adore Anna. And this game has my favorite version of her, so I could see Dedue and Dimitri being quote-unquote roommates.
My lord. Right.
Also, the fact that Dimitri cannot be romanced as male Byleth, despite getting that same "you have warm hands" line, I will never not I will not forgive and I will not forget. Man could have been the best buy option in the game, hands down, and they took that from us, and I'm still sad about it. Do I have a spare iron sword? Sorry, Stella, I'm not... You unfortunately had some bad level ups to start, and Sully got real good, so I'm probably not going to be using you this run. But you're fine. I like you. Don't feel bad. That's fair. Yuri is also a fantastic option. Oh, well, I don't have a regular hand axe. Huh. Guess you're sticking with the Vogue for now. I think I'm... Oh, that's right. I wanted to give you... weaker lance that I don't have, so that I can raise your lance levels. Let's go. Is that the only archer on this map? No. Can you one around him? Yes, pretty easily. Probably should have checked if Sumia can one around the archer, but I have faith in her. Alright, what do you got for your first level up? Beautiful. That's what I love to see. Never didn't have it. Alright, I'm getting a more magic-based Sumia. I'm fine with that. Might do Dark Flare early. Actually have it be useful. That'll be nice. You do have a Javelin, but you don't deal a lot of damage, so that's fine. Honestly, fair. Muriel just had some really good level ups early on. So she's been very good. I think she's maybe a little bit better than Reckon currently, mostly because she got some good speed level ups. But I also find her a very fun, mostly funny character, so I like using her.
My gratitude.
Seven, 14, perfect. Right? No, that's 21. Math. You would just drop him. See, I think we'll just let Pan handle this. Dodging the 70%, I like it. Alright, what you got for me? Huh. Magic level up for her is interesting. Hit him with the Elwyn. And then we'll give Teach the finishing blow, who has great hit rates in this one. That's fair. Lucina is adorable. Honestly, a lot of the kid units in this game are just really solid, and I'm glad. I was glad a lot of people seem to like him as much as I do, because I think Awakening's roster across the board very solid. The second you get to the kids units, they're some of my favorites in the game. I think. Oh, that's my bad. 8. Ooh, the wind edge looks good. That is a funny animation. I really enjoy that. Can you... Perfect. Oh yeah, Jerome is great. Jerome and Church in general, Wyvern Knights, love them. So we can swap to you. We'll do some light. I also love Jerome's Batman shtick. Man's trying so hard to be cool. And honestly, it kind of works for him. I'll give him that. I found him cool in my first playthrough. So we can throw a heal on you. Move you up. Oh, as a Dread Fighter, he must be insane. I like my mobile options. Oh yeah, Awakening, real good game. I wouldn't mind a remaster, honestly. I like my mobile characters, so I rarely shift my flyers away from being flyers. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, just shy. Oh, the genealogy remake is gonna be something else. Genealogy is such a good story in a game that I am really bad at. I don't know what it is about genealogy specifically. Its mechanics just do not compute in my brain. I have failed so many runs through it. Oh yeah, the little feet, funniest bit. What you got for me? Yeah, Muriel just keeps getting level ups like that, and I'm honestly here for it because I love having good mages. Give fake you with the iron axe.
Class dismissed.
What you got for me, buddy? Hoo, beautiful. I'm not even mad you're low on speed. You will drop Robin there, and then heal you up.
Very gracious of you.
You can go right there, so we will plant you there. Bring you around. I think I should probably just heal you up.
Thank you.
7, 14. Alright, I need something slightly stronger, so... Yeah, you can take that damage, no problem. And he dodges. Absolute legend. Is this going to be the run where I bring Frederick all the way to endgame? It might be. Are you talking about S support candidates, Alcove? Because there may be a little bit of a solution for that in the mod I'm playing. I'm playing a mod called Project Thabes, which is kind of a ground-up overhaul of a lot of Awakening, and included in that is Crom has supports with almost everyone introduced prior to the time skip. You right. Olivia is objectively the strongest. But in this mod, he has supports with Muriel, Anna, Tharja. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. So I'm excited to see what some of those are. I think he might have a Cordelia one. I forgot to check the last time I was poking through the support log. But yeah, they expanded his support log to include some of the characters you can get right at the end of the game as well, who only had supports with Robin previously, can now support Crom, which I'm of the opinion they should have been able to from the start because they were important characters to Crom. Yeah, Chrom's base game supports are a little lacking in terms of the. Ooh, you are fast. Oh no, I'm just slow. Okay. Bap him with the iron sword. Oh, he can also support with Pane, which I believe lets... Oh. This is Fire Emblem Awakening. Specifically, this is a mod for it called Project Thabes. Oops. I'm honestly a big fan of Pane and Frederick, because I find Scared Frederick to be very adorable. But Gregor is a character that I adore, so I will be hard-pressed to find someone that I enjoy with him more than any of his supports, really. He does have a Cordelia support, and Naui one, which we're not going to see the S rank for. That's fine. I'm sorry, nah.
Hey. What?
Oh yeah, we can get Crom and Walmart support, Crom and Gangrel support. Gregor swells swords. You gotta respect him.
Oh, please. Huh? What? Huh?
Hold a moment.
Hey.
Indeed.
Huh?
Fascinating.
What?
Hmm?
No.
Hmm. Right.
Let's see. Honestly, Longku supports probably some of my favorite of the game, especially when there are women involved, because man's just does not know how to handle women, and I adore him for it. Do I want... Probably just continue the story for now. Save all the secondary battles for probably some off-screen grind in between streams. And now we get to the map with one of my favorite characters, and a character that I am terrified to talk about because, why'd they give her that outfit?
My lord.
I hate it. Could have been Tiki too, but nah. Listen, I fully understand. Sayri is awesome. But yeah, Morgan's not great with Sayri as a mom, unfortunately. Who do I want to bring to this map? Because we're going to get my personal favorite unit in the game, even though he's not great. And Naui, who, pretty good. I have a bias towards Tiki, so. Nothing crazy. Oh, there is one thing in this map that I gotta remember, and that's that there are hidden items. So I think, Frederick, you can stay back for Gaius. Mostly because I don't want to deal with moving a horse through. Oh yeah, adult Tiki. No notes. Perfection. We'll let Pan handle him. Can store some of these, and I'm actually going to grab you the L-like tome. Blast bow. I think I have a spare steel lance that no one's using currently. I don't know, Cordelia's using that one. We'll give you the Reagan leaf. Reagan life. Oh, I can actually afford to not bring 2 healers for this map. Yeah, we'll bring Rick in. Extra mages to move through the sands is always nice. Oh, welcome. We're doing a modded Fire Emblem Awakening with the Project Thabes mod, so there's been a bunch of small but very good changes. Oh yeah, Priam is a character that I absolutely adore because he is the closest thing they have come to making an Ike that acts like Ike.
Hey.
What?
One moment, please. Sorry about that. My dog was barking at some people that I think were walking down the street, so just had to calm him down real quick.
Eh? Right. Yes. Whoa.
And that is the entire reason I bring Gaius. Oh, an iron sword. Nice.
Right.
Let's actually... Yeah, you don't have a ranged weapon, so I'm not too worried about you. Alright, Lance will be fine. And now the map where Cordelia and Sumia get a ton of experience because they're the ones who can move the best. Actually, have you equip your javelin as well. Get the guaranteed counterattack. Yeah, I don't have to worry about your range. Just drop in this pan. Nice. see, whose range do I have to worry about down here? The mage. You're there, so let's... Maybe can now put them 2 open. So we'll just drop Nowie there. Ooh, and Gregor comes with an iron blade. Not super worth using at the moment, but good for later. Ooh, good block from Vake. Who are you? Just a worm slayer? That's fine. Get you your first win. And whack. Go for the 2-shot. Oh, they give him extra lines. I already love this. Oh, nice. Support from Nowie. Rickon can probably drop him. Get a level up for it. Very nice. I will take that for Rickon. That's all the stuff he needs more of. Just bypass you because I don't particularly feel like fighting you with 2 Pegasus Knights. What do you stack up against him? 29 avoid, 97 hit, so he's sub 60, I believe. You double him for sure, so that's good. He'll be fine. Get some nice pickups for the mages. And I think... Oh. My squad's kind of lacking in speed from my Robin, which is not ideal. Could be worse.
Thank you.
Hope for some speed wings down the line. Move in to support. He couldn't dodge that one, guys. Really? For me? This is Project Thabes. It's a kind of overhaul that changes quite a bit about the game, adds a bunch of weapons, alters around skills, and adds a handful of classes, actually. I think they're mostly promoted classes, from what I have seen. You can see, for example, Vake has a weapon called the Vogue, which is not in base game. It's the modified version of the other... Is it just called the Vogue Axe or something? But they tweak the hit rate, the damage, and all the things like that. Crom here's got a Wind Edge. They actually altered a couple of skills for classes, so Robin no longer gets the very busted double experience when paired up, which is fair, but I do miss it. Now he gets hit plus 10, which very nice. They added a bunch of character interactions, like in Gaius's recruitment mission, he actually gets to chat with Amarin when he first enters her room, which it's a funny conversation. They also added a bunch of supports to different characters, and even a few characters like Fila got tweaked a little bit, so now she actually gets to be a character. You get to use Amarin's definitely just a roommate. Nothing going on there, I promised. Welcome in, y'all. Oh yeah, Arms Thrift is so good. I'm sure there are ways to do it. I do not know how. I've been learning a little bit for how to do it on the Game Boy Advanced ones. Ooh. Nice, now instead of just being called Hector's Axe, it's actually called the Wolf Bale. But in terms of the 3D ones, I could not tell you how to do any of the mod and stuff. Yeah, we'll drop him with Raven Leaf.
That was close.
I think best bet's just visiting,
Hail, traveler.
letting him come into me. Master Seal, very nice. That's right, that dude had a Worm Slayer. That's why we're playing on casual. I am so used to the vanilla version of this map. Whew! Excellent pan level up. Great Cordelia level up. Alright, strength, speed, and resistance, very nice. Some good level ups there, so I will take that. Gregor can come in with the steel sword. No, I will not apologize for doing that most likely every time I use Gregor. And yes, I do have to say his name like that. I believe that's rescue. Yeah. Could have been helpful last turn before I blundered, but that's fine. This ain't too serious of a playthrough. This is more to check out all the cool new stuff. Gregor is best. I do want to stay out of your range though, just because Killing Edge does scare me, even if it is just on a Myrmidon, and I have some very good defensive units. Should be able to get finish with Rickon for that. Rickon. Why do I keep wanting to call him Rickon?
That got ugly.
And we can, I think. Oh, do you move? That's... You also have a lot more skills now. Renewal, Miracle, Anathema, and Luck +4. Oh, Nosferatu drops speed big time now. Oh yeah, Awakening's real good. So I think I'm gonna have you wait here. You beside and support. You can't attack anyone outside of his range, so I don't have to worry about that. I can bait him over here for some easy experience. And have the mages come down to say hi. And poor guy, Sampan will likely not be doing much for the rest of this map. Beautiful. Igor can come in. Can you get the one shot? With Reagan life, yeah. Reagan life. A little bit of stutter in there. Very nice. What you got from me, Sumiya? Fine. Very fine. Level up. How worried am I about you? You have 19 attack. So you deal 9. Not super worried, honestly. Those two together should be able to take him down. Or I could bait him up here and then take Killing Edge down with one of them. Which I think is the play I want to do. Let's see what Gregor's first level looks like. HP, skill, luck, sure, that's fine. So then we want you with the Elwind and the Crom support. Nice. So, can you take him out in one turn? Yes, with very little risk. So we'll have Sumiya visit and get, I think, a second seal if it's the same as base game. Yeah. Might as well just javelin him, save the use for the Killing Edge. Who do I want over here to get the experience? No. Yeah, let's just give it to Crom, honestly.
Listen. Silence! Finished?
Crom coming in with the absolutely unneeded crit, but
Good grieving. What? listen.
In a heartbeat, Gregor, you can come with me anytime.
Really?
Oh, that's so sad.
Right.
But yeah, this game is so good. That's gotta suck.
Huh?
No.
Huh? Huh?
Well. Huh? Ah. I see.
Listen.
What do we got for sports? Just me and Cordelia.
Listen. Huh? Right.
I wish I enjoyed their support more because I like their dynamic,
But
but I don't know. This one never really clicked for me.
well. What? I'm here. Yes.
Alright. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to save this double up, because those are great for farming experience. Thank you all for stopping by the stream today. It was a blast playing for y'all. I'll probably try and stream again tomorrow, because I have a earlier shift at work. But I'll probably be on around 3:30ish. Thank you all for stopping by the stream. It was lovely having y'all. You too.